having me on.
Oh, hello, Alex. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Roland.
Oh,
Sorry, Leanne.
oh, thank you, Adam. Oh, my dear. Goodness me. Right. So we're just giving you a bit of a taster today of what goes on in the social farm. And obviously at the moment it's really quiet. We haven't got any people coming. So just wanted to give you a little tour and let you know what's going on at the moment. So I'll just share this with you, give you a bit of an update. Can everyone see that all right?
Yes.
Can. Oh, great.
Oh,
right. So we're the Botton Social Farm and Gardens. So we've got both farm and gardens. We've got quite a lot of different animals. So we're going to have a little tour. Just thought we'd give you an update. Like I say, it's really quiet without our trainees. So just to catch up with them and to let you guys know what we do as well. So just in case you don't know, we are based in Botton, and what we do is what other social farm and gardens do. We provide outdoor opportunities for people to do meaningful things like to learn new skills and with accreditation, and also just therapeutic things because of all the benefits of being outside. So welcome to Botton Social Farm and Gardens from one of our trainees.
Welcome to Botton Social Farm.
There we go. So to start off with, thought we might just quickly meet some of our trainees and let you know what they're doing. So this is Catherine. She came to the social farm. She's learnt lots of different things, and she used to be terrified of cows, and now she's really confident, and she's also confident with the chickens, cleaning them out, so it's fab. And during lockdown, she's been really busy. She's been canoeing, cycling, and on the left there you can see she did the Great North Run, which was amazing, and she's been doing loads of gardening, as you can see as well, which is like extending her skills, because I know people have been really busy, so just wanted to sort of celebrate that a bit. This is Jane. Jane's been training in the social garden for a long time, and she's taken it upon herself to start planting in their garden where she lives, and planted loads of potatoes, so they'll have plenty to do later on in the year harvesting them. This is Alan. Now Alan comes for the Dementia Day service, and Alan, this is our therapy cat that he's looking after there, so he's taking good care of that therapy cat. It's a funny old thing, that cat, if you leave it on overnight, it can scare the bejesus out of your colleagues on a morning. I know that Robin had that experience. And then this is Luke. So Luke, he's one of our social farm trainees as well. You can see him here showing some cows. And during lockdown, Luke's made his own boot camp, which you can see there with his gloves. So I was just to say, well done, Luke, as well. Everybody's been really busy. So, and I know they're not the only ones. There's so many, but there wasn't enough room to say. So just to quickly meet our team as well. So this is Robin. Robin's the social farm manager and garden manager, and he's got experience in soft fruit, so he's our little fruit and veg expert. So that's great with all these Zooms to have all this knowledge, you know. This is Becky. She wouldn't give me any more photos, so that's all I've got. She's our farm lead, and she's really into beekeeping, which has been really good for Zooms too. And she's a fire lady, in case you needed to know that in a spare time. This is Claire. Claire's here today as well, and she's one of our farmers, and she's nuts about cows. She even started drawing them during lockdown, and her and Becky painted the side of this cow to show its digestive system, things, which was quite cool. So you can see her here with the cows, and she's actually
rubbing a pig.
Yeah, she's rubbing a pig. Yeah, they've got away with these animals, you know. They're lovely. They're actually lovely.
How old are the pigs down there, Ryan?
They're all different ages. I'll show you some later on, because I've got some videos of different aged ones. I'll show you them to all see. Yeah.
I'm actually an animal lover.
That's great. You'll enjoy this then. You'll enjoy it. So anyway, Claire, she's doing we're just starting to do like an education stream, and Claire's going to do she's kind of leading it with all the different certificates it's accredited, so that's her new job as well. So she's busy. This is Graham. Graham's one of our dairy farmers, and he loves farming, absolutely loves it. And he's a bit of a softie really, because here he is in the milking parlour, and while the cows are like getting milked, Graham gives them a bit of a hairdo, puts some relaxing music on, so it's a bit of a beauty parlour as well as a milking parlour, yeah. So it can't be bad. And this is Andy. Andy, he's also a dairy farm worker, and he also works with the sheep as well. And he's got a really nice way with the animals. He's really good at taking photos of them, and he's with one of the cows here. He's with Minnie. So Andy's going to give us a quick tour of the dairy farm, which is at Botton Farm. We've got a few different farms in Botton, so this is the dairy farm.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Botton Farm.
Can you hear the sound?
We've been very busy in lockdown. All the dairy cows are inside now for the winter. Here's the first one of them. This is Blossom. Blossom is in a pen by herself because she bullies the other cows. So we're keeping her separate and keeping her calm. She's not very impressed, but it's the best thing for her. As we move around, past the tractor, it's still got the gritter on. Going into the back here, there's 5 of the dairy cows in here. They're all dry cows at the moment, so they'll be having the baby or the calves within the next couple of weeks or months. All right, so down at the back there, we have, let me see who we got. We have Ruby at the front, Golden, and let me see, Ruth is the other one. And then here, Scarlett and Juliet are busy eating away. So they're the dry cows. So they'll be having calves, as I said, within the next few weeks and a month.
So there, and then we get to meet the main stars of the show, which is all our lady cows. So I'll put you through to them now. Right,
let's go and see where all the dairy cows are. Before we go to see the dairy cows, we've got one of our male sheep in. It's a blue-faced Leicester. Can you see him there? Hello, mate. He's been out in the fields doing his job, but it gets a bit cold for him up here. He's not used to our Yorkshire weather, so he's just come in for a while, and we'll look after him. And he's looking well at the moment. Okay, we'll make our way through now. As I said, all the cows are in now. I'll just open this door. You'll be able to see them all. Here we go. So, that's Brandy. Brandy's just finishing, looks like off for dinner. Right. And then, as you see, they're all up. Some of them are having a rest before milking this afternoon. This one's Bluebell.
Bluebell.
Yeah, she's well impressed as well. That's Vicky, one of the heifers. Minnie behind her, Sam's favourite cow. And then here we have one of my favourites. This is Henrietta. Henrietta. Yeah. One of the biggest cow we've got. You see? I don't know if you can see how big she is. Wow. But she's a big cow. This is Violet. Violet's just recently had a third calf. So you'll see the calves later. Hey, Violet. And this is Izzy. Izzy's trying to get something to eat. There you go.
Got big horns.
Yeah. There's Cleo at the back. She's waiting to be milked. They'll be all milked in the next half hour or so. That's Romy. Hey, Romy. Say hello. Good girl. Good. And here's Heather, one of our other heifers. So she's only had one calf at the moment. So she's still classed as an heifer until she has a second one. And then on this side, there's Harmony. Harmony's she likes her food, Harmony, don't you, Harmony? Yeah. And as we go along, there's only 7 in this side. There's Emily laid down. These will get milk first. There's Patch, that's Harmony's sister. You're well impressed as well, aren't you, with everything? Yeah.
Looks different, like her sister.
And then back there we've got Jasmine. She's just recently had a third calf as well, same as Violet. And laid down there, Winnie. Winnie's just so laid back. She just takes everything in her stride. And then up here, the last 2 on there, we have Laurel, who's a heifer. She's only had 1 calf. Hiya, Laurel. And then finally Red Kite, which is one of the oldest cows we've got within the dairy herd. And then one more cow to see is our bull. I don't know if you can see him there.
Wow,
That's
big.
Stanley. Stan the man. I'll try and get near him in a bit. Okay?
God, he's big.
So we'll meet Stan and some new cows, and then if you've got any questions after, we'll have it, because we've got we've got Claire here and Robin, so they might be able to answer your questions if you've got any.
As we come out into the yard, Stanley's waiting for us. Let's go and see him.
Oh, Stanley's big, isn't he?
He'll be waiting for some cake. Get cake in the afternoon. Oh, he's making a funny noise. He's snorting. Yeah, hiya Stanley. Yeah, right. Boy, aren't you? We've got Stanley from Larchfield. He was a calf at He was calved at Larchfield. And we've had him for about nearly a year now.
Wow.
He's nearly 2. You see, he's padlocked in. As you probably know, that bulls, even though I'm really next to him, he's used to me, and he's used to Graham as well. But anybody else, they're very protective. But he's nice and friendly to us.
He likes a scratch.
Stan. Now, the only other things to see now are the 3 calves. We've got 2 Anguses and a shorthorn calf. Let's go and see them. They'll be ready for their dinner as well. And they'll be getting milk later. We open this gate here. There's Harmony again. And there's the 3 calves.
Oh,
Bells.
cute.
So, yeah. You see?
Yeah.
So you're getting hungry. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, they like a scratch.
One, and then we've got 2 Anguses. That's the youngest one. That was Violet's, that one. And then this one. No, sorry, that's Violet's. I'm getting mistaken. That's Violet's, and that one was.
Harmonies.
Whose was it? Whose did we say? Was it Jasmine? It was Jasmine's, wasn't it? Look at this one here. She's not shy. Yeah. Go on then, mate.
Cute.
See that? Yeah, she likes to play. She's waiting for her. Wants the milk. But they're the only 3 calves we've got at the moment. So I'm going to say ta-ra. Say bye-bye. Hope you all have a good afternoon. See you later.
Lovely. So that was Andy, and so all the cows get milked up at the Botton Social Farm. We have a creamery, so we turn it into cheese and different things. So has anybody got any questions? Because we've got Claire here, and Claire's cow mad, and she knows everything there is to know about cows, I'd say. Hi there, Claire, aren't you? I'm just panicking now. Oh, and Becky's there as well. Becky's there as well.
Yes, I have brought
Stop sharing, Leanne.
Everything there is to know about cows. Yeah,
Leanne, do you want to stop sharing your screen so we can see everyone?
Sorry,
Brilliant.
yeah.
That's all right.
Rhoda, I've been on some parsnips.
So we'll ask questions about what we've just seen, shall we?
Yes.
So has anybody got questions? I think Kathleen had a hand up there.
It's Naomi.
Vicky as well. Yeah. Oh, Kathleen, what was your question?
It's Naomi on Kathleen's camera.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna ask Claire, who's the brown, you know, the little calf who I've just seen. Whose mother's that one?
That one's out of Bluebell, that calf.
That's out of Bluebell.
Yeah, that was Bluebell's calf.
Okay.
And she was really tiny when she was first born, because she was born on a day when I was milking, and she was really, really tiny.
So does Bluebell have enough milk to feed that calf or not?
Yes, she has more than enough milk to feed the calves. The calves drink 3 litres of milk on a morning and 3 litres of milk on an afternoon. But Bluebell will probably be giving last time I milked, she was given about 15 litres on a morning, so she's got ample, she's got plenty more than for the calf.
So Bluebell's calf, what is the name of that calf?
I'm not sure if they've been named yet, them ones, because they usually get named. She'll begin with a B, because her mum's called Bluebell, so whatever the calves are called, they get a name that begins with the same alphabet as the mother.
So how about Betty for the calf then?
Yeah, it could be, yeah. I don't think we've got Betty, yeah. We'll have to put it to Graham and see what he says.
Yeah. Boss, isn't he? So every, like Claire was saying there, I don't know anything about cows, but we have got there's extra milk after the mothers have fed them. So somebody was saying about extra animals as well. So I'm conscious to show you all the we've got pigs and things as well. So oh sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Right. So I'm just taking you down to the garden.
The piglets, because I love piglets.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's quite a lot. We've kind of gone for a tour of the whole of Botton, and it's quite big. So yeah, it's quite a big. Well, it's a big place. There's loads of different farms in it. So so this is the down in the garden. So we've got Dawn and Harry. Dawn's she's in the garden lead, and Harry's her dog, and they're kind of both during lockdown they've been doing loads of Zooms about wildflowers and wild grasses and moths and bats and stuff, so that's their expertise. This is me. I'm new. I don't know if you can tell, I'm quite green, so I've got trying to roll a fleece there first time, so I'm learning all the time, but so I've not been here that long and it's all new to me, but normally I'd lead the dementia service, and we've got a project in Pickering at an allotment as well, so that'll be me. And then also in our garden we've got Robin, another Robin, and so Robin's really cool at doing hedge sculpting, and he's really good at handyman work and stuff as well, so that's Robin. And then we've got Brian, and Brian's good on flowers. He's our flower expert, and he knows loads and loads about birds as well and wildlife, so, and he painted our tea rooms with all these fab pictures of birds. And then we have some lovely volunteers as well. This is Matteo holding a little lamb there, and yeah, we don't have that many volunteers as usual because of all the thing at the moment, but that's David and Matteo.
Yeah, because of the pandemic and all that lot.
Exactly. Yeah, it's changed things quite a lot, so that's why. So we thought we'll let everybody know a bit what we're doing in that. So Becky and Claire and all the people from the farm and gardens took a few videos to update us all, This is obviously not now, it's all covered in snow now, but that's what the inner garden looks like normally. And there's a few plans to change it over the, next year. This is the greenhouses and the polytunnels and the fields as well. There's loads of places to grow plants in the gardens. This is some of the things that we grow up. There's obviously at the moment there's not much there. So this is like olive veg, strawberries, and it all goes to make like produce. Like, so there you can see just a few, but we make things like apple juice, strawberry jam, lemon curd, everything. So it all comes, everything that's used, that's grown in the village is used as well, like the milk and the veg and the meat as well sometimes. I'm a vegetarian, so sorry about that. Right, and then so Becky's going to give us a quick tour of the garden here as well. So here we go.
So this is the back of the gardens. There's the greenhouses, the polytunnel, and up towards some fruit beds, fruit trees at the top there. Okay, and here we have our lockdown chickens. So we put them in the polytunnel just to keep them away. And then we are. So those are the little houses there that they're normally in the trees outside, and they've done a brilliant job of getting rid of all the weeds in this polytunnel, ready to plant in the spring. Hello, Mrs. Crookins. Okay. A couple of cockerels. They're mostly Warren hens, just egg layers. We sell those in the shop. Delicious.
We've got our eggs as well. And this is an update from Robin, one of our gardeners as well. So this is inside the greenhouses.
Right. The one of a couple of videos to send as an update of the inner garden. Now, this area here, I think this year we're going to grow some herbs in this section. As you can see, there's some sage still growing, ready to put into the herb garden. There's one of the propagators there, ready for growing the seeds for spring. These plants have just been brought inside for the winter. They will be going back outside at some point. This section here, we're going to be growing cucumbers in this section. As you can see, there's green manure covering it now. Now, green manure is similar to ordinary manure, except with this you've got to dig it in and let it rot down, which is a bit different.
So that's a bit of what will be growing there. There'll be like tomatoes and courgettes and different things as well. And then another project that one of our trainees has put in the pipeline is a water feature. So because of lockdown, it's not been possible for him to crack on so much with it. But
I'm just showing you this this trailer here. As you know, it's been hanging around for a while now, but it's got these big stones on that we're going to use to build our water feature in the inner garden, which I'll show you in a minute.
There we go. And then there's, he's going to tell us a bit more about the plans.
This is the herb garden, which is obviously still covered in snow. We're under development. All these areas here, de-weeding and making space for fresh herbs for this year. So that's an ongoing process. These two cold flames here, they still need last year's produce taken out that didn't get sold. So they're going to be used to grow some kitchen veg for this year, I think. And as we go into the inner garden here, we can see that there's still quite a lot of snow in here as well. But one of the plans is all the paths that go around the edges, they're going to be revamped. So all de-weeded, take away some of the old gravel and put like a membrane down to stop the weeds coming through, and put some fresh gravel down. That's going to probably be all the outside paths and maybe the two paths that go in the middle, and I think that'll be this year's project.
And like I said before, Robin's like our DIY guy as well, so he's been very busy here.
This area here, as you know, as you can see, has been seen to a bit. It's been thinned out, and so that the light can come in and make it more appealing for when visitors come. And in particular, this little bed in front, as you can see, it's holding water at the moment and frozen. Now one of the plans is to dig that out and to put some holes in the wall, drainage holes in the wall, and put some fresh compost and stuff in there, and to revamp it really so it's ready for planting up with some bedding plants or something nice to make the area attractive to approach the greenhouses. One of the ideas I'd like to do is plant maybe a grapevine in this area here and sort of like train it to go inside the greenhouse and along the roof trusses and grow a grapevine in there, but that's something I'll have to ask about and see if we can do that. These two coal frames here, as you can see, they're covered in snow at the moment, but I think they're going to grow more kitchen vegetables in there as well.
And he's been building loads of shelves as well inside the greenhouse.
This area here, one of the plans is to develop it into like a shop area. So this side here is going to have staging, like tiered staging, to stand the plants on, so that when we have visitors, if they want to buy a plant, they can purchase a plant or a herb or something like that.
There we go.
I did say, I actually said, you know that little thing what Robin was showing us, that little water thing?
Yeah.
Instead of him making it back into a plant place, why don't he put like pond liner in it and then make it into a pond?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put that to him. He's off today, but I'll put it to him. We are getting this water feature as well, but yeah, I'll put it to him. Yeah, any suggestions? Welcome, I'm sure.
Put a swimming pool in the garden.
You what, sorry?
Put a swimming pool in the garden.
Yeah, that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Yeah, get everyone in their cozies, I'm sure. It'll be a bit of a shock, I tell you, after this blinking lockdown. I think it'll be a shock if I was in mine. So I'm conscious I wanted to show you the pigs and the cows as well. So this is a tour of High Farm as well with Becky.
Okay, so here we have our last year's calves. It looked a bit evil there in the light, but it's a bit dark in shed, so I've got lights on. So these are just eating some of this hay. Yummy, yummy. For a bit of breakfast, ain't they? Okay, just all enjoying it. And we have a water trough there. So as you can tell, I've just fed them. So we're got a nice line of cows eating their breakfast. All got shiny eyes. Hello. So these are last year's calves. So 2020 calves. There we go. And then the other end of the shed we have our mummy cows. Okay, so these are hopefully all in calf again. We'll start calving hopefully in Marchish time. So we've got a nice big airy shed for them, and then there's a door there they can go outside. We've got a nice big pen outside. We've got scratches and things like that. Go have a scratch on the head, scratch on the back, and a little paddle about. So a lot of our Botton residents might recognise this old lass. This is Blaze, beautiful cow. I hope she's very hungry this morning. Look at her. Let's see if we can get a scratch. Oh, good morning, my love. There's Blaze. Recognisable by the only one with a massive white bit on her head. And she says, "Get off me, I'm trying to eat my breakfast." Nice, there's a little bluey calf there. Cow, sorry. With a short on in it. Okay, so there's 18 in there. All of them. Lovely job. And we'll go down this end. So we had a few water issues earlier on in the year, so we have a bit of a water bowser set up there just in case. We have any more? And some of these. So we've got 3 in here. Oh, very shiny eyes. And these are 2019 calves. Okay, so these are some of them that will be going to the butcher soon, I'd have thought. And here we have the big beast, Buster, Daddy Bull.
Wow.
Hello, mate.
Massive.
I'm eating my breakfast. Oh, lovely. Okay, so he's in his pen. Just for winter. Nice bit of straw bed in there. And you can come outside. It's a bit muddy because we've just been snoring. And there's his outside pen. Lovely job. Pigs. Oh, there's a mummy pig. Hello, mummy.
Oh, she's big.
Look at that. Drinking some milk from the creamery. Hello, my love. Hey, good lass. Let's have a scratch. Oh,
Big.
good scratch behind the ears. Lovely job. And that's about my farm.
So we've got more pigs as well, which there's
Oh,
loads.
she's big.
There's loads of stuff going on with pigs at the moment. So a few more characters for you to meet here. This is at Falcon Farm.
So this is Falcon in the top shed. That's just got straw in there. And then here we have Trigger, our daddy pig.
Trigger.
Enjoying life with our heifers. So in here there's some of heifers. Hopefully going to replace some of our cows. There's one there's a bit short and it's a bit dark again. A bit short horny. And the rest are Angus's. Okay, so we've got a nice long shed to go. Straw yard at the back. And then we Trigger. Hey Daddy. Right, we'll find some little piglets. Okay, so now let's see if we can find Lucky. Okay, so in our maternity suite. Hello, ma'am. Oh, good morning. So in here we have Lucky. You can see him. Here he comes. He's Lucky. So I think he turned a little cannibal, had a bit of a bad farrowing experience, and he's left with one piglet. And we've called him Lucky.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, you're alright. Alright.
God, she's making a noise.
Light there, so it's a bit dark in here. We'll come back out. Okay, so that's a little maternity suite. Just till I get a bit bigger and then she can go into the next one. And that's it. Bathroom area, sorry.
One of the things you can't avoid in a farm. And then we have a few more cuties to show you, and then if you've got any questions after that as well, that would be grand, because like I say, Claire and Becky are both here, and this is Becky talking now as well, so she knows the stuff as well.
So here we have the short tail, as I call her, because she's got super short tail, fell off.
Aww.
She's called Susie or Jessie, I'm sure somebody at Botton will be able to tell me. Eating her breakfast this morning, and in here it's a bit dark, oh very dark. She's got, she has 10 little babies. Let's chase them out. Come on, babies.
Oh, cute.
Oh.
Fatties.
Little piggies.
It's got 10 babies.
Wow.
We've got a nice little warm building to go into, and then I can go outside. Oh, hello.
Okay, she's got.
There. Swimming back, going to field.
Confused.
There we go. So that's, and just in case, if you ever wanted to get the attention of a pig, this is not the time to do it. Concentration. So yeah, these are too busy to talk to us right now. Maybe later. So, like I said, we've got Becky and Claire both with us now and they can answer your questions on if you've got.
I've actually got a question for Becky.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Before you do that, do you want to unshare your screen again, Rianne?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
I've got a question for Becky, if that's okay, Ryan.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go for it. Go for gold.
I just looked at the piglets a minute ago with the pig with the 10 babies.
Huh?
And I'm actually really confused because she's mated with the Trigger, and then she's mated with the pig the same colour she is.
No, so she's just mated with Trigger. So Trigger is the dad, and obviously she is the mum. So she's all them babies are Trigger's babies.
Oh, really? That's
what
a good one.
The same colour pig as she is then?
No, Trigger's totally white. So the piglets just come out a total mix of colours. So it's when you get like a bag of dolly mixtures, you just get
yeah, because I saw some piglets that the same colour as the mum, but
yeah.
But I was just confused.
Oh yeah, they come out whatever colour they like. They can come out like you saw the last ones are all spotty and ginger, and they can just be anything. It's really good.
I think Alex has got a question.
Yeah.
It's for both Ryan and Becky. It's not such a question. Everything you've learned today, next time we meet, could we maybe have a quiz? That'd be nice to do.
Alex loves a quiz, don't you, Alex?
So please keep that in mind next time we meet up.
Yeah, no bother.
Vicky, did you have a question?
No. I have.
No, you didn't. Thought you had your hand up.
Oh, hi, Becky. Hello, I'm Gemma. Pleased to meet you. Hiya. Hi, I grew parsnips last time. I grew parsnips.
All right. Yeah.
In the ground anyway. I still got more left. I thought I'd dig a big hole, got the seeds, and put them in a tray thing. And basically, they were nice, but I've got still more left, so I'm going to give them out, mate. I'm going to dig them out, and I'm going to wash them so I'm going to eat them for tea.
Oh, good. If you've got any left that you don't want to eat, send them.
Yes, I have got some left.
The pigs will have any that you don't want.
Fantastic. Are there any more questions at all for any of Harriet?
I want to ask about the piglets. What kind of pigs are they? Are they boys and girls? Or?
Yeah, there's generally a mix of them, so roughly 50-50. Sort of the last sort of group that we saw feeding, there was only one boy in there, so that's quite a nice ratio. But generally 50-50.
So Alex has asked a question. Do we know approximately how big the cow, one of the first cows, or I guess how big, what weight do cows get to?
Well, do you remember the Buster, the bull, the big black bull? So he'll be about a ton, can be. And then sort of just going down in size. The dairy cows will sort of be smaller just because they're not as bulky, they're not as muscly. So but they could still be 300 or 400 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thumbs up from Alex. Any more questions?
That's not going to be in the quiz, by the way.
No. Alex does a regular quiz for us, so yeah, I can guarantee it might be in the next quiz.
Oh.
Do we have any more questions?
Yeah.
No.
Rianne, is there more, or was that it?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to finish on a note of something that makes me laugh anyway. So I just put this on. It was really nice. Becky and Claire came across this the other day. So
what is this?
So what have I written there? Basically, if you want to see sheer joy, I can show it to you, and it's got no alcohol involved, no chocolate involved, clean. Clean. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready, steady. Like that.
The class out there.
I want to go bath.
Lovely.
How nice. That's actually Phil in the morning.
Oh, they're so happy. Aren't you going in, Blackie?
They feel like it's you in the morning.
Oh, cheeky.
That does look like fun though, doesn't it?
I was about to just say the same thing there, Phil. That looks so much fun.
Yeah.
Really does. That just that.
That one's not entertaining at all.
With that note. Yeah, just
We
like
do offer mud baths free of charge if anybody wants to come.
Oh, Sarah,
That's definitely Phil in the morning.
It's like a mixture beauty parlour, isn't it? With all this going on in
Yeah.
the milk and parlour haircuts and
Hey Adam, don't you think that looks like Phil in the morning?
I've got a question.
Who was that?
Me. Cool.
Please ask your question.
I saw all the cows and the chickens. That must be an awful lot of milk you get and the eggs you get a day.
What do you do with all the milk and the eggs that we get at Bottom? People might not know, so it might. What happens to all the milk and eggs?
So the milk goes to the creamery, and in the creamery they make cheese. We're quite hoping that they're going to start pasteurising it and bottling it. Maybe that's what we're hoping. Might be talking about it. Anyway, then we get all the whey that's left from that process, and we feed that back to the pigs. The eggs will go to the shop, and they get sold.
Oh, interesting.
And the creamery also makes yogurt, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's really
Oh,
fat,
yeah.
but it's gorgeous. So as well.
Fantastic. Well, that was
Phil.
absolutely amazing. And
Good.
can I, before I hand over to Alex to say the big thank yous for us, can I just remind everyone of tomorrow's sessions? So tomorrow, Thursday at 10 o'clock, it's another fun quiz. There you go, Alex. There's a quiz for you to join in.
I'm excited about tomorrow.
So the fun quiz with Pete and Janet tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then the afternoon.
It's build a band.
It's build a band, the noisy one. And we need everyone to bring any instruments they've got. And even if it's only a spoon and a tin pan, that will do. Because we're going to get noisy and noisy and noisy.
Phil,
Hi, Naomi.
I'm actually sorry for what I said.
Can you see how upset I am, Naomi? The current Mrs. Gibson also says the same. It says,
Yes.
I know you should. I know that who feels should put in there. It should be Alex. Alex can go in there because it's bad jokes.
Exactly. We should threaten him with that every time he tells us a bad joke. So, Alex, over to you, please, to sign us off and send us on our way.
May we take this opportunity to thank Rhiannon and Becky for the fabulous documentary. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock with a cool cat's line.
See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Becky, Claire, Rhiannon.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
Thank you to all the Bottom Farm team. See you all tomorrow, 10 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.